Oh, you fools, you fools, you fools. Oh, man. You fools who are not pure fools. You know what I mean? I mean, if you're gonna be a fool, at least be a pure fool. Um, I mean, for real, for real. We're gonna get into this. We're gonna get into this. Now, folks, I want to tell you right now. This is what a manic episode looks like. This is what a man. This is um, this is a. I went ahead and I'm gonna film this. Uh, this is what a manic episode looks like. I'm documenting this right now because there's been so much shit going on and so many things that I can't even. It's unfathomable. It's unfathomable. Um, so this is from the Wizard's Den. We are recording. This has been a long last year. This is my first recording for January of 25, and this is my first trying to reach out and say anything to anybody out there in the social media community. But I'm gonna tell you right now, it's been a rough 24. And I think a lot of you guys could say that, yeah, you've had a rough 24. I've heard Dan say it, and I don't know about you, Jim. I don't know, but I've had a rough 24. Okay, so pardon me for my angst and old man, grumpy curmudgeon, self that, I don't have to engage in this shit. I don't have to read those posts. I don't have to, but you guys, man, come on. I mean, for fucking real. I'm going to light this stogie. We're going to get into this shit, okay? We're going to get into it and we're going to talk about it, okay? Because it's not funny anymore. You guys, you want to dog on the younger generation? You want to say how they were a bunch of idiots? Speak for yourself. I wasn't an idiot at 21 and 22 years old. I could delineate different, political, and I could understand which, whether I want to vote for, Clinton or Bush or whatever. I mean, come on. You telling me that you weren't smart enough to know which fucking candidate to vote for? We were all a bunch of liberals, and that's why the Democrats, I'm sure, it's these 125 or whatever, want to lower the age to 16. It's because there's a bunch of Democrats that are sourpussed from the fucking last election. And they're like, oh, well, we're just going to... It's insidious. It's stupid. It's a bunch of liberal bullshit. There's bullshit on both sides. You guys got to know this stuff. Come on. I'm not saying even being a centrist is necessarily the answer. I'm saying it's a fucking dichotomy and a fairy tale. And we've been sold this shit for a long time. I mean... I don't have all the answers. I don't. But I can tell you one thing. It's fucking stupid to start determining whether people can vote or not, determining on their brain development. Okay? Jim, give me a fucking break. That's stupid. So, you want to toss that shit out there? Well, be prepared for someone to go, wait a second. That's fucking stupid. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, bro, but that's the way it goes. You know, I'm too old for this shit anymore. You know? And, you know, the same goes for trying to say that you want a universal standard. You want a universal standard that says whatever age of adulthood is legal, then you should be able to do anything an adult should be able to do. That's called a universal standard. Okay? You know, one standard. Okay? But right now in the government, what you're saying is you don't like it. You know, or what right now in current, you know, laws, you're saying you don't like it because it's two standards. You know, you can do some things when you're an adult at 18, but you can't do everything when you're an adult at 18. Okay, well, I want to tell you guys, there's fucking reasons for that, guys. Do the math, you know. Email your congressman on that one because they're going to tell you there's a reason for that, okay? And it's not all to do with the principality of it or the semantic of it or whatever. You guys are all looking at some sort of principle or semantic of it. It's not what it's about. It's not what it's about. It's about if I set the speed limit at 60 miles an hour, everybody's going to go 65 and 70. And if I set the speed limit at 70, because everybody's going 70, well, they're going to go 75 and fucking 80. And you can't stop it. So you set the laws. It's like the haggling system, boys and girls. Come on. You know, it's like the justice system. You know, my daughter just got in trouble for going fucking 96 miles an hour on the highway. And the lawyer that I called said, well, you know, you realize that's old jail time. And I'm like, you know what, man? I've been through the system. It's all a haggle. They set the bar here just so they can negotiate somewhere in between. They need negotiating room. You know? I mean, come on, guys. Do the fucking math. Think before you type some stupid fucking shit that has no real thoughtfulness to it. Oh, well, I mean, okay, Schmidt, here we go. If you're gonna say you can't vote till you're 25 unless you're in the military, okay, that's not thought through at all. Thank God you're not on the city council or the fucking goddamn, fucking, come on, man, are you serious? I love you guys. We've been friends for a long time. All this shit, I get this. But that does not negate the fact that that's a fucking retarded ass statement. And I'm just going to say that, that was kind of, that was, not politically correct. I said retarded. I don't give a fuck. Look, man, you're saying that it's okay to vote if you're in the military at 18, but not if you're a civilian? Oh, that's fascist as hell. What are you trying to get everybody to goose step in line, Jim? I get it, man. You were a military man, so maybe you're a little, you're like, yeah, if you're a military guy, you can go ahead and vote. What? You're smart enough, your brain's developed enough to be a United States Marine, but not developed enough to be at the voting booth? Man, you guys, you sit there and tell me that I'm being a fucking asshole? No, you guys are being fucking imbeciles putting this kind of shit out there. And okay, I'm shaming you a little. I'm telling you, say you're being idiots. I love you. I love you both. But you're being fucking idiots. Grow the fuck up. You're telling me that we were all idiots before we were 25 years old? Speak for yourself, man. I don't think I was an idiot at 22 or 3 or 4 years old. I understand shit pretty well. Yes, I did. And, you know, I was already goddamn virtuoso on the damn guitar by that. I mean, you tell me rock stars don't have life experiences. I mean, there's all kinds of people, died before they were 27 years old. You know, Randy Rhoads died at 25, you know. He didn't have life experiences. You know, maybe you guys didn't, but I did. I was tripping on LSD at 16 years old. You know, come on, man. You guys are you're sitting there thinking, I may be a grumpy old man. I will tell you right now, I'm a grumpy old fucking man. And I am so miserable, and I have said so much bullshit. And a lot of this trolling, you guys probably would consider like, oh my God, man, Jimmy's just trolling the hell out of us. It's because it's ridiculous. It's just, come on, man. We used to listen to some good music back in the day, Danny. We used to listen to fucking cool music. What is this death metal echo chamber you're living in? I mean, come on, man. I'm just, dude, you guys... It's the post about the voting of different ages and the age of legal consent, all this kind of crap. It's just, you guys are not thinking through what you're saying, you know? You think Danny said something about minimum 21? Minimum? What's the maximum, Danny? What's the maximum? I mean, for real. It's just, I wash my hands of this shit, man. It's just, it's a bunch of goofy crap that, you know, I love you guys. I really do, man. We had some good times together, man. For fucking Christ's sakes, we had some good times together, man. We had some fun back in the day. But, you know, you surely got to know if anybody delineated these arguments for you and showed you where the sensible and pragmatic solutions were. It's not anywhere where you peanut gallery, everybody's a goddamn political scientist and a fucking social strategist on Facebook. You know, I'm not trying to say I'm some Mr. Know-it-all. That's for sure as you guys take me, you know. Schmidt's over here fucking telling me that, oh, you probably think this if you don't believe this. And I had to clarify that. Oh, by the way, no, I don't believe in this bullshit. You know, I certainly don't think you should vote at 16. I don't think that's going to help things. It might help the Democrats. You know, that might help the Democrats, but, you know, I mean, we're not, dude, I don't buy into the dichotomy of the political fairy tale. Don't you guys get it? If I talk about Trumpies, I'm not saying you and, you know, I'm not talking about Dan and, you know, you Delaney. I'm not talking about you, Jim. I'm talking about anybody that's a Trumpy. You want to come back at me and start painting me in a fucking corner? No, you don't know me. You think you might know me. You might think I'm some kind of, you know, whatever, woke liberal or whatever you think I am, because I was, you know, whatever, we were all a bunch of liberals as kids. Oh, gee, that's why they're trying to lower the fucking age of fucking voting. Because, gee, if you do the statistics, 18 to 25 and 30-year-old people, generally Democrat. I mean, dude, you don't think I don't do the math? And if you make this say, okay, for you, Dan, you want to change everything to 21? Okay, you can't be an adult till you're 21. So that means you can't vote, you can't join the military till you're 21? Okay, so when you get out of high school and everything, and maybe you want to start a military, you can't do that? And then that's 1.29 million people. If you just change that number, we're going to kick all the people that are the 3-year gap out of the military? Or are you going to say, well, you people are all grandfathered in, but you people now that are coming in, you have to be 21 to get into the military? Because there's a universal standard here, you know? And you guys that are saying, well, there should be a universal standard of adulthood, legal privileges and what you do as adult, because should be one standard, you know, for everything. But then saying, oh, well, except if you're in the military, That's fascist as hell. Hello? That sounds like Maoist China. What are you telling me? I'm the problem with fucking this country? No, that's the problem. That mentality is the problem. With it, anything's the problem. No, rethink that one, Schmidt. Okay, because that's a bunch of bullshit. So, you can just say what you want about that. I don't care. Unfriend me, whatever the fuck you want to do. But that's a whole lot of bullshit. So, say I'm taking it too seriously, whatever, I don't give a fuck, man. I'm a little bit off the chain. I get that. I'm a manic depressive fucking asshole. I get that. Live with it. I don't give a fuck. Don't live with it. Unfriend me. Don't friend me. Apologize. Don't apologize. I don't give a fuck anymore. Do you understand? It wasn't easy being the smartest guy in the room back then. It's not the easiest guy being the smartest guy in the room right now. So, whatever. Say what you will. You can say, you know what I mean? Whatever. Go death rock out and fucking, enjoy Miami, Jim. I'm glad you got married. That's fucking cool. She's a nice lady. Emily was always an awesome chick. I always thought she was cool. I don't know the woman that much. Sounds like she got depression problems from what I've seen some Facebook posts. Whatever. She seems to identify with a lot of Robin Williams and anyway, depression, which I'm like, well, hey girl, yeah, I get you, so I deal with manic depression, okay? I'm a manic depressive. I'm a fucking bipolar depressive fucking nut, okay? But what I'm not is detached from reality, okay? I'm not schizophrenic and I'm not borderline personality disorder like my wife that goes off on some tangents on, whatever, where's this sock, Jim? Whose sock is this, some girl in here you're cheating on me with? It's like, oh, Lord, lady. Look, it's called unable to process your thoughts and emotions to the point that you are, detached from external reality. Okay? That I am not. So, anyway, love you guys. This is probably, one of many videos I'm going to make here in the future. This one's going on about 18 minutes. This is my dragon shirt. I will sport this a little bit here. Look at my Facebook page. Watch my videos. I tell you one thing, I may be an asshole, but I'm not full of shit. Okay? And I'm definitely not someone who's going to sit there and assert a bunch of ideas and ridiculous notions for social and political issues that would nobody in any of their right mind would think, I'm sorry, rethink that one, okay? Schmidt, FYI, I thought my thoughts through or whatever. I thought my thoughts out or whatever, okay? Learn to punctuate and fucking, whatever. Speak the fucking English language. You guys are, read a fucking book, okay? Okay? Read a motherfucking book or do something to fucking educate yourselves and do something besides just post a bunch of bullshit on social media that has nothing to do with any sensible, sane, and I'm not very sane myself, but this bullshit, any sane conclusions or resolutions to problems in our social and our societal and political issues. Okay, so think what you want, whatever. I really don't give a fuck anymore. I really don't. I love you all. I really do. whatever. Jesus loves you. You know, watch some of my videos on that. Have a good day.